Today, I'm trying something new. I'm calling it Operation Ignore My Family. I'm not letting them get to me anymore. I'm just going to forget about them and concentrate on me. That's right, nothing they do will ever bother me. Not today, not ever again.
Oh, that's the spot, Glenn. The kids are going to love learning how to do this, Glenn.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, I know so.
Just keep going. Don't bite. Ignore them.
Your class will be packed to the rafters.
Class? What class?
Your mother's going to be teaching healing by humming at school, Squirt.
They've agreed to let me be involved in the positive ageing program.
No. School's for maths and English
And positive ageing. Healing by humming could sweep the nation, Taylor. It's been wonderfully effective for your father's morning phlegm.
I can't live like this any longer. I've got to get as far away from them as possible.
What happened to Operation Ignore Your Family?
Easier said than done.
You haven't even tried.
Well, how would you feel if your mum wanted to teach healing by humming as a school subject?
Okay.
Exactly. It's a living hell and I've got to escape it.
And finally, anyone interested in volunteering for the school canteen next week?
I didn't think so.
Oh, before you go, we have a travelling space exhibition visiting the school this week, so please feel free to take advantage of it.
Sounds cool. Want to go?
Space exhibition. Strictly for geeks.
Gee, thanks.
You know what I mean.
Well, are you coming or not?
All right, I'll go. Now, back to me. Do you think I should apply to be an exchange student? I mean, if I could put, say, 1,000 kilometres between my parents and myself, ignoring them would be so much easier.
Life on the space station, like on this mission to the moon, is almost normal. And with the extraordinary leaps being made by technology, astronauts can now spend longer and longer periods of time in deep space.
How far away is the moon?
About 450,000 kilometres. Now, does anybody else have any questions?
Excuse me, miss. 50,000 kilometres.
Uh-oh.
It's perfect.
Are you sure it's far enough? What about Neptune? It's about 3 billion k's away.
Be realistic, Hector. The moon is fine.
Can't just go to the moon. It takes training to be an astronaut.
Bring it on. At least Mum and Dad won't be allowed into the CATC,
What's the CATC?
the Child Astronaut Training College.
You just made that up. How do you know such a place exists?
How do you know it doesn't? So, what is this exactly?
It's a simulation of Titan, one of the moons of Saturn.
It's so cool. Kids can live there, right?
Well, it is possible to send civilians into space. One day it might even be considered normal. But first you'd have to undergo some pretty intensive training.
Whatever it takes.
Living conditions are very different in space.
Have you been there?
Yes, I have.
Oh, no way. You're Andy O'Connor, the astronaut.
That's right.
I can't believe I'm standing in the same room as Andy O'Connor.
Hector, get a grip. So what's it like?
It's quiet. If you want to get away from it all, then space is the place. But like I was saying, living conditions are very different in space. For a start, you have to be hermetically sealed from the atmosphere.
Hermetically sealed, got it.
Then you have to be in a spacesuit or a space station at all times.
And you don't have to take family members with you, right?
No.
The more I learn about it, the more I think I was born to be an astronaut.
Well, that's terrific. But you'll need good grades, especially in science. Now, come over here and take a look at this.
You don't seriously believe that you can go and live in outer space, do you?
Annie said it was possible, didn't she?
Yeah, but it's also possible for me to become a sumo wrestler, but it's not going to happen, is it?
Why not? Have a little faith in yourself and eat more chips. The only thing that's going to stop me from becoming an astronaut, Hector, is people with narrow minds.
I don't have a narrow mind. I'm just being realistic. This is crazy talk.
You want crazy talk? 3 words, Hector. Healing by humming. Besides, why couldn't I be an astronaut?
Because you're 12.
Yep, and by the time I'm 13, I'll be living on another planet.
You're already on another planet.
The science club cancelled.
Yeah, I told you. It'd been scrapped.
Who scrapped it?
The president of the Parents and Citizens Association.
You mean?
Yep.
Loretta Floon.
I am sorry. It was a tough decision. And I'm all for science. But the health and hygiene of the students is so much more important.
Health and hygiene.
Yes. I had to reallocate the science club money so I can upgrade the school toilet block. It's in dire need of refurbishment.
The P&C should be able to fund the science club and the toilet block upgrade.
But Loretta said if something's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Well, the science club can't cost that much. She just needs to rationalise the budget.
Why are you so interested in the science club all of a sudden anyway?
I've decided to become an astronaut.
Really? I didn't think they were sending monkeys into space anymore.
Oh, good. I won't have to worry about you visiting me. My first task is to sleep standing up. I reckon if I can simulate conditions in outer space, like having no gravity, no sound, and most importantly, no family, I can...
Hey, Squirt. Check this out.
Dad, I'm in training.
No. This is only going to take a second, and you are going to love this. See, sometimes a man can forget what date it is, right? But not with these undies. Now, we both know it's Tuesday, right? But what's the date? It's the 23rd. What do you think?
It's gold, Dad.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Taylor! Oh, darling, do you still have that wart on your thumb? I think it might make a good case study for my healing by humming demonstration.
So what about my ingrown toenail, Glenn? Could you use that? It's come back with a vengeance.
Doesn't this go any faster?
It's difficult to judge the velocity in the cosmos, but we're probably simulating warp speed.
Do you actually know what that means?
No. No, don't touch that!
System malfunction.
Good on you. Now look what you've done.
I didn't do anything.
Now Andy's gonna think I'm a dud astronaut.
And how are you two going with the module?
Great!
Any questions?
Tell me everything I need to know.
You're seriously interested in becoming an astronaut?
Deadly serious, and I was hoping to fast track it. I want to get to outer space as quickly as possible.
Well, it takes time to complete the training.
I'm already onto it, Andy. I've experienced sleeping standing up. I'm planning weightlessness training and spacewalking. And I'm going to learn how to wash my hair at zero gravity.
Right, that's a really good start, Taylor. See you tomorrow then.
What else do I need to know in order to become an astronaut?
Well, you need a solid grounding in chemistry and physics.
And I'll need to learn how to fly, right?
Well, eventually.
There you are, Pumpkin! I've just been putting up some flyers for my healing by humming sessions. Hi, I'm Glenda, Taylor's mum.
Hi, Andy O'Connor. What were you running sessions on?
It's nothing, really.
Healing by humming. It's an alternative therapy.
Sounds fascinating.
It's completely unproven, scientifically speaking.
You are more than welcome to come along to a session.
I'd love to.
Could you excuse us for like 1 second?
Sure.
Mum, I'm begging you. You can't teach healing by humming at my school.
Oh, why not?
Because Andy will think I'm genetically challenged and I'll never make it to space. Because it's too much. You're overcommitting yourself. You could get sick. I'll be sick.
I'll be fine. I'm using your dad's phlegm as one of my case studies.
Dad's phlegm.
And Marge's bunions.
But, Mum, you've got no qualifications to teach any type of healing.
You silly darling, I don't need any qualifications. I'm just trying to spread my love of good health. Here, Put those up for me.
Hi, Taylor. Hi, Brittany. What are you doing? Just hanging around.
Yeah, same. Uh-oh.
Tap's working? How about the drains? They're all functional, no blockages?
All fixed.
Well, that's a start. Now we're just gonna have to get rid of this colour. It's depressing. It's supposed to be an upgrade, not a downgrade.
It's the standard education department colour, lady.
Well, let's strip it off and give this place a bit of class. What about avocado? Won't that look divine?
Oh, yeah. Wonderful choice. Same inside.
Oh, no. We'll need a washable wallpaper for the interiors for a start. And now look, I'm going to want liquid soap dispensers, air fresheners, lots of fluffy guest towels, and some soft toilet paper.
It's going to cost a fair way.
Oh, that's okay. The PNC are funding it.
Loretta, could I have a word? This isn't right.
Well, of course it is. Those toilet blocks were a disaster zone.
Maybe. Don't you think you've gone too far?
Too far? What on earth?
Avocado-coloured paint.
It is going to look divine, I can assure you.
Washable wallpaper.
I'm only interested in giving our children the best facilities possible, Glenda. Aren't you? Besides, you know what they say, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Now, if you'll excuse me. Brittany!
She is turning the toilet block into a 5-star day spa.
With the science club money.
We ought to do something.
I know, it's disgusting.
I've got to get myself elected PNC president.
PNC president? What?
That way we can allocate the money more appropriately.
You? Mum, there must be another way.
She has elections coming up. I better get busy.
But you're already teaching healing by humming. Don't you think that's enough?
Oh, no, Taylor. It's time somebody stood up for what's right. Taylor, where are you going?
Deep space! First it's healing by humming. And now she's running for president of the PNC. I seriously got to leave the planet, Hector.
Aren't you being a bit over the top?
No way. Now, are you ready?
Ready.
This will test my reaction to centrifugal forces.
How? By making me throw up?
No, by spinning round and round very fast, creating, you know...
Centrifugal force.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Okay, your turn. Go! Okay, my turn. No can do. That was so cool. I nearly lost my hair clip.
I nearly lost my lunch.
Why are you being so negative? You've always been into science.
Yeah, science fact. But the idea of you becoming an astronaut is science fiction. Look, could you stop? I'm seriously gonna throw up.
Better get used to the idea, Hector. I'm gonna be the first child in space. Now, come on. I've got to keep training. Come on, push! Oh, you call this fast? Come on! Faster, Hector, faster!
Can't go on.
Taylor! Taylor! Is that dangerous?
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna die of exhaustion.
Well, as long as you're both careful. Just gonna drop off some flyers, try and drum up some votes.
No, Mum. I'll do that for you.
Oh, no, that's okay, sweetheart. You carry on playing.
I'm not playing, Mum. I'm training.
You know what I mean. I'll be back soon.
No, Mum, wait! Hector, get me out of here. Mum! Wait. Mum! Oh.
Houston, we have touchdown.
Vote for Glenda Fry.
I can't believe this is happening.
Wallpaper versus education. You choose. Yeah, I like it, but can I suggest wallpaper versus education? It's your choice.
Oh, you know, Don, that does have a nicer ring to it.
Yeah, I thought it did.
Glenda Fry for PNC President, Campaign Headquarters. How may I help you? Oh, Susan, hi. Thank you for getting back to me.
Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe it's just a fleeting interest and she'll be over it by the morning. Before anyone can even think about voting for her.
Well, we just have to make sure that money's spent on education, not frittered away on... Exactly. Thank you, Susan. I knew I could rely on you. I'll see you at school tomorrow for the campaign. Bye.
Mum, do you have to campaign?
How else am I supposed to win?
Write your name down on a piece of paper and see what happens, like all the other parents.
I feel strongly about this, Taylor.
So do I.
Against PNC funds being squandered on bathroom renovations when there is more than enough money to reopen the science club. Isn't that what you wanted?
Yeah, but...
I've already worked out my chart. Kids need brains, not fancy drains.
Oh, I like that one, Mum.
Yeah, but no one will be at the school tomorrow. We're having an excursion. The entire school's gone.
Glenda Fry for PNC President, Campaign Headquarters. How may I help you?
Sorry, Taylor. I'm all spaced out.
Please, Hector, I need to prove to Andy I've got what it takes to be an astronaut. Okay, I'm in position.
You know, we could always try launching this without a human passenger.
No, Hector. Start the countdown.
10,
This is better.
9,
Meet me at the school
8,
and make sure Andy's watching.
7,
It's her last day.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At least it went up. I should be up there, Hector, flying into the history books.
I tried to tell you.
Well, you didn't try hard enough. Now I'm never going to get to be an astronaut.
I say again, I tried to tell you.
Hey, guys. Did you have anything to do with that unidentifiable flying object I saw this morning?
You saw that?
It looked really interesting.
Well, you know, it was just an early prototype.
It looked very impressive.
I really wanted to show you I've got what it takes to be an astronaut. Now you're leaving today.
Well, do you know what else you need to be an astronaut? Patience. If you have a dream, don't let go of it, no matter how long it takes for that dream to come true.
Attention, attention! Do you want to see the PNC funds managed in such a way that our kids can have functional toilet blocks and extracurricular educational facilities? Do you? Yes! Will you vote for a responsible PNC president? Vote for Glenda Fry!
It's a little over the top, don't you think, Glenda?
You know what they say, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Kids need brains, not fancy drains. Healing is feeling. Humming, not plumbing.
We could build a new spaceship. A bigger one.
When?
Now?
Taylor, I didn't get any sleep last night, neither did you.
Let's put this in perspective, shall we? My mother could be elected PNC president, Hector.
Yes, she may have mentioned that once or twice.
Do you know how high that would register on the Richter scale of humiliation?
Taylor, I've gotten hungry for you and now I've lost sleep for you. I can't do it anymore. I've got to go to bed.
Vote for Glenda Fry! Vote for Glenda Fry!
Thank you all for being here as we announce the winner of our recent PNC election. Now, as you all know, PNC President is a highly prestigious position, and we are very lucky to have had such respectable nominees. So, without further ado, the votes have been counted, and I am pleased to announce our new PNC President.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Well, easy for you to say.
Well, it's been a very close call. In equal second place, Loretta Floon and Glenda Fry. And now it gives me great pleasure to announce the new president of the PNC, Helena Garcia.
Mum!
I'd like to thank all the parents and teachers who voted for me. And most of all, thank you to my baby burrito, my darling Hector.
I was wrong. You were right. Outer space sounds great. Let's go.
I had the best dream last night. I dreamt that my family was normal. And then I woke up. Mum, what's with the backpack?
It's my new business venture.
What? Weed busters?
Ah, better. Spray at home tans.
Something tells me weed busters would have been a better idea.
Oh, it's nothing. A little bit of practice won't fix. Problem is I don't have anyone to try it on. Unless you're in. Maybe after school then.
Have you ever looked at your family and said to yourself, what makes us all so different?
Has this teacher been reading my diary?
I'm going to give you the chance to find out. I want you to investigate your family tree. Find out about an interesting relative or ancestor and share your findings with the class. It's a chance to discover your roots, who your
More like a
ancestors
chance
were,
to discover what I've always suspected.
What's that?
That I'm related to a long line of
flakes. Yes, Brittany?
My family has its own coat of arms. In fact, my family can trace its ancestors back to the court of King Henry VIII. And I also have ancestors who attended all 5 of his weddings. All 6 if you include the second one. But that wasn't technically a real wedding. We're practically royalty.
And of course, I probably wouldn't even be here today if my great-great-great-grandfather hadn't cancelled his seat on the Titanic.
Can't help bad luck. What? She's making all this stuff up.
I am not. It's all true.
Yeah, well, for your information, I have a noble background too. My relatives are all healthcare professionals.
Mine need the services of healthcare professionals.
Come on, they're not that bad. Okay, you win.
Mum, just think, we must have some relatives who've done interesting things.
Oh, I like to think I've had an interesting life.
Mum.
What? I have.
I have to find out about other relatives.
Well, how about your father? He's had a very interesting life.
Not my parents.
Layla, then.
Not her.
Well...
Not anyone whose main claim to fame is reading tea leaves.
You're being very picky, Taylor.
It has to be about an ancestor, preferably a dead famous one.
Well, there was a great-great-great-grandfather who invented the newspaper. It wasn't toilet paper.
You can interview me in advance if you like. I'll be rich and famous one day.
I'll be happy to wait till after you're dead. Dad, why are you dressed like that? Hold on, I don't want to know.
The Underpant King is expanding, Squirt.
I said I didn't want to know.
From now on, I will also be known as Prince of Pyjamas. I'm bringing sleepwear into the store.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And since I'm a family-orientated kind of guy, we're going to model the new line of sleepwear in our very own fashion parade. As a family.
What?
Fashion parade on a catwalk, you mean?
You bet. Catwalk, lights, photographers, the lot. We'll be able to shoot their catalogue right there and then.
Very clever.
This could be my big chance.
Chance to what?
Get discovered, dork. And I got first pick of the PJs.
Look on the bright side. Your dad's a king and a prince. Hilarious. Come on, Taylor. What's the big deal? It's just a fashion parade.
There is no way I'm wearing PJs in public.
Layla doesn't seem to mind.
Yeah, that's because Layla thinks she'll get discovered and signed up as a supermodel.
As if.
Yeah, that's what I said. Still, at least then I'd be related to somebody famous.
And in the late 1700s, my ancestors were pirates. They sailed all around the world until they arrived in Australia. After that, my great-great-great-grandfather was a bushranger. My nan says I look just like him.
Right, thank you, Leon. Very impressive. Hector, what have you learned so far?
Well, I learned that all my ancestors were specialists in the medical field. And one of my mum's cousins was on TV once, on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
How much did he win?
Well, he was more like a consultant. Okay, he was a friend on the phone a friend part. Okay, it was the wrong number, but he would have got the answer right.
All right, who's next? Taylor.
Well, I guess Old England is a good place to start. And again, if it's not every single day that you suddenly find out you're related to William Shakespeare. My dad's side.
Okay, Taylor. I can see some of you are having trouble with this assignment, so I want all of you to take the weekend and find an interesting, inspiring relative to interview.
Okay, Mom, you win. Tell me about your super exciting life.
What a wonderful surprise. Of course you're welcome. Okay, we'll see you then. That was my Aunt Allie. She's coming to stay with us.
Who's Aunt Allie?
My mother's sister, your great aunt, and a wonderful old soul at that. Now, what were you saying?
Nothing. So, tell me about this Aunt Allie.
Well, she's a real character. You'll love her.
So, when you say she's a character, do you mean the same way that Mystic Marge is a character?
Wouldn't say that, no.
Would you say she's interesting?
Definitely.
Inspirational?
In every sense of the word.
What else?
Oh, I don't know. It's been such a long time since I've seen her. Layla was a baby.
Still is.
Your great Aunt Allie is a charming, fascinating, wonderful lady. Come to think of it, she'd probably be a perfect candidate for that assignment of yours.
The ancestors must be looking over me. All this time I've had a great Aunt Allie. All my problems are solved, Hector.
What's she like?
Interesting and inspiring.
Really? How?
Dunno. Mum didn't really say how.
Right.
What?
Nothing.
Say it.
Well, doesn't it worry you that your mum didn't tell you anything about her?
You're being negative.
I'm being realistic.
Look, Mum didn't avoid telling me stuff. She just was excited.
Yeah, well, call me crazy, but isn't there a possibility that there's another reason?
Such as?
Such as Aunt Allie's a bit unusual.
No chance. You must be Aunt Allie.
None other.
So how was your flight? Was it a long time?
Hello, let Aunt Allie settle in, then you can hear about her. Oh, it's so good to see you again. Oh, come in. How have you been? How was your journey? Did you sleep? Did you eat? Taylor, help with the bags. Here, let me take those for you. Come
I remember last time I was here, this one was just a little bubsy. And you hadn't even been born.
Ah, the good old days.
Oh! Ah, no! Wait! Leave that. You can't pick that up. Somebody else has to. Somebody shorter.
So how's life been treating you up north?
Ah, you know what they say. When it's not hot and dusty...
It's dusty and hot.
Which reminds me.
Presents?
Layla, be a love and whack these in the freezer.
I can hang them in the closet if you prefer.
Nonsense! They won't cool me down in there. Don't put them next to the peas. Peas are bad luck. So are beans. Anything that's green.
Aunt Allie's superstitious.
This is a disaster. I can't do my assignment on Aunt Allie. She's so...
Unusual?
Unusual doesn't cover it. She's totally off the planet. She keeps her clothes in the freezer. And since when has green been bad luck? Now, what do you think?
Think I told you so.
And where do you think you're going with them?
She has to sleep somewhere, Layla.
Not in my room. I need my beauty sleep. I have my Fashion Parade debut tomorrow. And I have homework.
I promise it will only be for a couple of days, a week at the very most.
A week?
Don't be like that, Taylor. She adds colour to the house.
Yeah, as long as it's not green.
Now, about that assignment of yours.
No way.
Just think about it. I bet Aunt Ellie has more than a few good stories to tell.
About what?
Nothing at all.
Taylor was just wondering if maybe...
You'd like extra pillows?
Oh, is this where I'm sleeping? Oh, this'll do very nicely. Once I've moved it around.
Moved it where?
So that it's pointing north, of course. It's bad luck to sleep with your toes pointing south. It's practically an invitation for misfortune. It's okay, I'll manage.
Okay, we'll let you get settled in then. Sweetie. There's nothing wrong with being superstitious, Taylor.
I didn't say there was. I just don't want to do my assignment on it.
I don't see why not.
Please, I'd rather do it on you.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment, shall I?
To the rail! To the rail! That's it! Get up there! To the rail! To the rail! Go on! Go on!
Good afternoon, class. Let me tell you a little bit about my great Aunt Allie. She hears voices in her head.
Come on, girl! Get up there!
Oh, and sometimes she even talks to them.
Yes!
No way am I doing my assignment on her.
I'm sorry, did you just say something, love?
What's that?
Radio. Don't you just love it when you get a win?
No way, you're not coming anywhere near me with that.
Layla, please! What happened?
Well, I still haven't quite mastered the tanning solution yet, but I think I'm almost there.
Almost. I was supposed to be tan for the Fashion Parade tomorrow. You have ruined my modelling career.
Stop catastrophizing, Layla. I think the problem's been fixed.
You think?
Well, we're never sure until I try it on
I'm
someone.
warning you, Mother. Not another step closer.
No. You kids are just a couple of sooks. I'll be the guinea pig. Okay, Glennie, let her rip.
Why couldn't we meet at your house? Because my mum is spray painting great Aunt Allie. I decided to spare you from that sort of torture. Thank you. What a friend for.
Come on, I hate to see you all mopey.
I'm not mopey. And even if I was, I'd have every right to be.
What is it, National Feel Sorry for Yourself Day?
How would you like it if you had to share a room with my great Aunt Allie? She can't be that bad. What happens if I told you so?
Look, Taylor,
She might be weird.
in fact, if she's related to you, then she probably is.
Thanks.
But all I'm saying is she probably has some good points.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Like what?
Why don't you ask her?
Do they have to be this baggy?
The pajamas, Layla.
Can't you take them in an inch?
Hey,
and
please,
plug
could
us
you
up?
Modelling the very latest in spray at hometowns. Please welcome Great Aunt Ellie.
Can't believe you actually got it right.
Such praise, Layla.
Well done.
Could you do me now?
Sorry? What was that?
Could you do me now?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Could you do me now?
I think she wants the magic word, Layla.
Oh, please.
It's more like it. I'll do you first thing in the morning so it'll be nice and fresh for the parade.
Cool, I'll go shave my legs.
Hey, I want to get this hemp in.
I've got a really good feeling about this tanning thing, Glennie. I reckon you're on to a winner. Helps ward off the nasties.
Including Layla?
I think that'd take a bit more than garlic.
Have you always been superstitious?
Ever since I started as a jockey.
You were a jockey?
Oh, don't look so shocked. I was smaller back then. In fact, I was around about your size. Have you ever thought about being a jockey?
And finally, please put your hands together for our winning jockey, Miss Taylor Fry, after a truly magnificent ride.
Now that would be cool.
I was the first female to be granted a licence. Of course, I was only allowed on the country circuit, but it was a start. It opened the doors.
So that'd mean you were really famous.
I had my admirers.
So were you good? Did you win?
I'll let you in on a little secret. They used to call me the cropper. In fact, one year, at a really big meet, they gave me a special trophy. Let me show you. Got it here somewhere. I never leave home without it. It's my good luck charm.
Wow, that's really cool.
Oh, if this thing could only talk. The stories it could tell.
Aunt Ellie, I've been meaning to ask you something. Would you mind me interviewing you for a school project?
Now, that would be my pleasure. Perhaps after your dad's fashion parade tomorrow.
Sounds great. Good night.
A jockey?
Yep, the first female jockey in Australia.
No way.
It's true. If it wasn't for her, there'd be no female jockeys. They'd be back in the stall sweeping up poo.
Who would have thought? Well, it does kind of explain a strange superstition. I mean, racing, it's all about luck.
Yeah, lucky for me, I've got something to write about.
Well, that's one problem down. One to go.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. Everyone that's here is from school.
Ah, the talent has arrived. Well, at least one of them.
What? Where's Mum and Layla?
Oh, they'll be here.
I see a disturbed young woman about to enter our lives, mysteriously covered in scars.
Marge, not now.
Last-minute problems with the tanning equipment.
What?
Nozzle blew off in my face. Not going on.
You have to.
Forget it.
She does look a little odd, Dom.
Yeah, because of you.
Shh. Just take a few deep breaths. I'm sure the solution to our problem will be right in front of our eyes.
What?
Well, you could model all the teen pajamas.
Me? No way. I'd look stupid in Layla's clothes. If she doesn't do it, neither do I.
Be reasonable, Taylor. The stock has been ordered and paid for. We have to promote it.
Well, thanks, Dad, so no pressure?
Somebody has to do it. Whoever it is, you are on in 5. Well, thank you all for coming to the Prince of Pyjamas.
What's taking so long?
Probably last-minute nerves.
Can't wait to see what Layla's wearing. She has the best taste.
Yeah, if you like the fashion victim look.
Prepare to be wowed as we take sleepwear to a whole...
So, shall we do that interview now?
Not right now. I'm about to die of public humiliation.
Oh, I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah, right.
It's true. See, the truth about my career as a jockey is that I had 51 starts and 52 falls.
52 falls?
Yep, 52 instances of public humiliation.
Wait, I don't get it. How could you have fallen more times than you ran?
In one race, I fell off twice. That's how I got my nickname, the Cropper, because I was always coming a cropper.
So you never really finished a race?
Oh, I finished them all. Every time I fell off, I got back on. See, to me, it wasn't so much about winning or losing. It was about the privilege of just being there. It was pride in my achievement, of finishing what I'd started. It was all about giving it a go. I didn't care what anyone thought. You know, I rather like these. Do you think they'll fit? Pink's always been my lucky colour.
You wouldn't seriously wear them out there, would you?
Oh, you heard what your father said. One of us has got to do it.
We guarantee that you'll sleep comfortably tonight. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prince of Pyjamas presents the beautiful Miss Taylor Fry. There she is, ladies and gentlemen, modelling this beautiful silk ensemble for you. Let's see it one more time, Taylor.
My great aunt Ali rode in over 50 races. She never won, she never placed. But by being the first licensed female jockey in the country, my very own Aunt Ali helped shape the future of Australian horse racing, opening the door to women in future generations.
Sick of the back teeth, all this.
Beginning to sound like
I'm not going out there. Mum and Dad are having a discussion. A loud discussion. An argument.
What am I, Glenda? A servant?
Okay, a fight.
A slave?
no need to shout.
I don't know what it's about, but it's been going on for a while.
Do this, do that, drop me here, drop me there. Oh, I'm a taxi driver too.
Maybe you should just stop complaining, Donington.
This is the second loud discussion in 2 days. We've been loudly discussing a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not just a taxi driver. I'm a taxi driver with a bank account. Buy me this, buy me that. I'm not made of money.
Money. That's the really bad one. Whenever they're loudly discussing, it always ends up being about money.
Anyone would think I was a mint or
Just go.
Where's he going?
Don Fry's taxi service is now leaving!
Mum, where's Dad gone?
Don't ask. Mosquito net, thermos, sunscreen, and... Where's the torch? Can't go camping without a torch.
When's he coming back?
Your guess is as good as mine. He's tired of being a slave taxi driver with a bank account. I bet he took the torch with him. Oh, why did I have to marry the man? Just gonna have to buy another torch on the way.
I can't believe your mum's coming to the camp without your dad.
Then we can go.
My parents can't stand to be apart.
Mine can.
My parents split up before I was born.
Your parents have been married heaps longer than mine, I suppose. Probably want to get away from each other by now.
You know, Brittany, there is such a thing as happily ever after.
I know that, Hector. My parents approve of it. So where's your dad gone anyway? He was in a hurry this morning. And what was the big suitcase for? Is he going on a holiday on his own? What?
Nothing.
I think Mr. Frankel's cool.
I think his head's too small for his body.
It is not. It's just the right awesomely cute size. Looks like Taylor's mum thinks he's pretty cute too.
This is very exciting. Do we set up the tent first or
There's kind of an etiquette we need to follow straight.
What's up?
We want to make sure.
Nothing. There's definitely something up. Your mum's having more fun than you are.
She's just distracting herself.
From what?
I think they're splitting up, Hector. Mum and Dad.
No, that can't be right.
Who? Who's splitting up?
Mum and Dad.
Really? Are you sure?
You must have misunderstood something. You're probably jumping to conclusions. You do that. She does that.
Not this time. Brittany even saw him go.
I saw him go.
They had a huge fight and Dad left with the suitcase.
Attention, please. As this is a survival camp, I'd appreciate it if any mobile phones could be switched off for the duration of the camp.
Hammering.
Okay, boys over here, please.
Hey, where do you think your dad's gone? I don't know. What if he's just gone? What if I never see him again?
Girls, follow me, please.
Okay, boys, let's go.
How old do you think Mr. Frankel is?
Okay, come on, move along.
He hasn't got wrinkles. So he's too young for my mum, isn't he?
Okay.
Has she got a crush on Mr. Frankel? No, I don't know. You just said that. No wonder she's so excited. So do you think she does? Well, he's cute. Do you think your dad knows?
Hey, girls.
Let's go, boys, please. Pick number off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face your fears, Taylor.
You can do it, Pumpkin!
1, 2, 3, go!
Come on, Taylor, just close your eyes and jump. You can do it.
You can do it. I don't want to do it.
2, 3, go!
It's just like jumping off the high tower at the pool.
You've never jumped off the high tower at the pool.
Well, that's irrelevant.
Don't hassle her, Hector. She's upset. Her parents are getting a divorce.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
1, 2, 3, go!
It's not just the divorce. Taylor thinks her mum might be falling in love. With him.
Him who?
Him.
Well done.
You okay? Warm now? Oh, you did great, except for the landing. Something wrong? Oh, I'm going to help Mr. Frankel with his 11:30 survival in the wild.
You don't know the first thing about survival in the wild.
Mr. Frankel does. He's a mine of useful information.
Did you see that?
See what?
That. She can't keep away from him. He's a mine of useful information.
He's a teacher.
My dad knows more about survival than Frankel Third or 11 know.
Have they told you that they're getting a divorce?
No, but they're afraid to. They'll face their fears soon.
Taylor, I think it's all in your head. You have a very active imagination. It says so every year in your report card.
Not this time. This time it's real.
Do you have any real evidence that it's real?
She told him to go and he left with a suitcase.
Apart from water, warmth is a major survival necessity. And in the bush, warmth usually means fire. But what if we don't have matches?
We stand around and wait for lightning to hit a tree.
Yeah, that'd do it. This is a more reliable means. And you get to keep your eyebrows.
This will take forever.
Practice makes perfect, Brittany.
What? There's a total fire ban. Isn't there?
Taylor is very sorry, Mr. Frankel. Aren't you, Taylor?
Oh, it's just a bit of water now. I'm done. All right, then, 11:45, bush tucker.
That sounds exciting, doesn't it? Living off the land?
Aren't you on a diet?
Mr. Frankel assures me bush tucker is nature's way of keeping you slim. I'll race you there.
I'm not hungry.
Well, then be thirsty for knowledge.
Did you see the way that they look at each other?
No.
I think they're falling in love.
I think you need a reality check.
Boys, use your eyes scanned. It's nature's kitchen. Let's go.
Mr. Frankel? Is this an edible berry?
Nicely spotted, Mrs. Fry. Gather round, everyone. Mrs. Fry has found the native raspberry, scientific name Rubus hillii.
Taylor, what on earth?
I was looking for edible fruit.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I'm fine. Tate is the athlete's friend.
I've broken Mr. Frankel's foot.
Sorry.
Only 2Ks to go. How about a sprint to the finish, team? Only joking. How's it going?
Marvellously. How's the foot holding up?
Oh! 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 Tripped on some stray undergrowth, Mrs. Fry.
Where does it hurt? Is it broken?
No, I'm fine, I'm fine.
He's fine, Mum. Pain is the athlete's friend.
That's right, Taylor. And only 2 Ks to go.
That worked.
See? Still think it's in my imagination?
Actually, Taylor, I'm more concerned that you're becoming a danger to society.
A sprained wrist, while not life-threatening, is certainly painful. Sprain injuries are one of the most common types of injuries incurred in the great outdoors. Any idea how we treat sprains?
Yeah, I think touching is kind of necessary in first aid.
Not if I can help.
I've tried it, and it worked.
Hector, I need you to create a diversion.
Taylor, remember that thing I said before about you being a danger to
Hector! I need you.
What sort of diversion?
Help! Can't get down! Somebody help! I'm stuck up here! How on earth did you get up here in the first place?
Was an accident.
Camp ladders, Mrs. Has anyone seen the camp ladder? Stay there, Hector. Remember, the first rule of survival is remain calm at all times, so don't panic.
Dad? Dad, are you there? Hold on, I can't hear you. Just a second.
Hello.
There you go. Oh no, I've lost you again. No, Dad, don't hang up.
You can try again.
I'll find some service somewhere.
What I can't understand is, what was the ladder doing up the creek in a canoe in the first place?
You okay now? I'll never climb another tree again.
I can't hear you, Squirt. We've got a really bad connection.
Dad, no, don't hang up. Dad? Hang on just a sec. Hello? There's got to be some good reception around here somewhere.
Do you know where Taylor went?
I saw her before.
Thanks, Leon, but I mean, have you seen her since I was up in the tree?
Uh-oh.
Getting worried. She should be back by now.
Have a mandarin. I brought them with me because, you know, like, bush sucker sucks.
I can't eat when I'm worried. She should be back by now. She only went to make a phone call.
Well, which way did she go? I couldn't find a signal anywhere. Desperate to make some calls.
What if she's lost?
She's probably just having a long conversation.
What if she is lost?
We'll find her.
In 5,000 hectares of national park.
We'll find her. Come on.
The sun sets in the west. Then that must be east. So there's camp. Hey, Dad, where are you?
So, we're lost, are we?
Badly.
It's 5,000 hectares, this park. It's not funny.
No, it's not funny. You know the worst part?
What?
My mum and Dad are splitting up.
No, don't cry. I mean it, please. I haven't even been waterproofed yet.
I still can't find a signal. This is so annoying. What sort of national park is this?
Taylor's out there all alone. I think we should go back to camp and see if she's back here. What if she's not?
Hey, she will be.
Yeah, let's go.
It's that way.
No, I'm pretty sure it was that way.
I thought it was that way. Are we lost too? We are, aren't we? We're lost.
Great. I'm lost with a nerd and a little bug.
Help! Anyone?
Go!
Dad, I was worried sick. Anything could have happened to you. So yeah, it's cool now. Everything is cool.
So which way's camp?
That way.
It's that way.
I'm almost positive it's that way.
I thought it was, that way.
So, what do we do now, guys?
We keep warm, we make a fire, act as a signal, like Frankfurter said.
Right, right.
But how? We don't have any matches.
We should have paid more attention.
No, it's Frankfurter's fault for not making it interesting. It's not that cold.
Yeah.
What if we all split up into the different directions we think camp is? One of us will be right.
The other three will be even more lost and separated again.
What if we fall off a cliff in the dark? Or get bitten by a snake? Or starve?
Okay, Leon, okay. I've got a good idea. We stay here together, using our survival skills until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? I'll die if I don't check my message bank soon.
Yeah, and I'm not eating bush tucker. I'll throw up.
What's the rest of the plan?
That's it. Survival lesson number 3. Combine your resources. Lesson 4. Divide your resources equally.
Last one.
Ben, check the rest of the tents. Take Simon with you.
No one's seen her.
What about the others?
Well, I can't find them either. I better call Dawn.
I'll call the other parents too.
Great, I've lost my phone.
Oh, there's a phone in the office. It'll be dark soon.
I'm saving mine for a late night snack, if we are here late.
I can't wait any longer.
They're probably looking for us now.
It's too dark. They won't find us. What if they don't find us?
Survival lesson number 5. Don't panic.
Yeah, right.
Is anyone scared?
No.
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 Taylor! Taylor! Taylor!
This is bad. It's very bad. I feel as if we're going round in circles.
What happened to remaining calm at all times?
We could be looking in completely the wrong direction.
At least we're eliminating possibilities.
Dawn!
Any sign?
No, not yet.
Okay. Once we've done north, we'll do east, south, and west, and all the points in between. Come on, let's go!
Leon, are you okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
You're not scared, are you?
I'm not scared of anything.
Well, I am. And at least I'm man enough to admit it.
Yeah? Like what?
Like, I don't know.
Some man.
Like leaving school.
Leaving school?
What's so scary about leaving school?
I'm gonna lose my friends. So, Liam, what are you scared of?
Not leaving school.
Always the joker.
Hey, can we please change the subject?
How convenient.
Fine, I'm scared of ending up like my old man.
See, was that so hard?
And I'm kind of scared of the dark.
The dark? What about you, Brittany? The dark? Well, I'm kind of scared of people not liking me.
Which people?
Any people. Well, we like you, don't we, guys?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
We really do like you. My worst fear is coming true. My mum and dad are splitting up. It's true. There's one.
There.
Oh, over there.
There. Yep.
There.
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 Where?
Dad!
Look, everyone! You all right, mate? Well, you okay?
I texted your mum.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She said to love. Oh, good.
You know, it was my idea to follow those peels.
Ah, like father, like daughter. We share a light bulb, you and me. You know, one of the reasons why your mother and I love each other so much? Because of you, Squirt. We gave each other you. And then there's Layla.
Oh, please don't start on Layla, Don.
Do you know I had to take your sister a whole suitcase full of clothes yesterday? The morning after her sleepover with Julie? Because she simply didn't have a thing left to wear from the suitcase I took the night before.
You were apoplectic. I practically had to kick you out of the house.
And then she asks me to go lip gloss shopping on the way.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know how much a pot of pale pink passion costs? With nail nourishment / moisturiser? Thinks I'm made of money. And she took my talk.
So, you guys aren't getting a divorce. You're not splitting up.
No? Why should we do something like that?
Never mind.
Where on earth did you get that idea, darling?
What are you thinking? Wandering off like that, huh?
Lighten up a little bit. Brittany's had a very frightening experience.
She should be more responsible.
Well, couldn't you show a little heart? I mean, just once.
Oh, I'm afraid the four of us are stuck with each other.
For good.
Unless we have to take out a second mortgage to pay for Layla's lip gloss. In which case, I might get a job in a mine somewhere.
Hilarious, Dad.